Hello again, everyone. So we just left off by signing up for a VanGo account, and now we're actually going to walk through how we can request our first ride. So a quick overview of the functionality. Right now we're on our schedule screen, which will show us any rides that we have upcoming or that we've had in the past. We can view them in a list form like so. Or we can view them in this calendar form if that's a little bit easier. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and request our first ride. So I'm going to press this request ride button, and then it's going to ask me, do you want a one-way ride or do you want a recurring ride? A one-way ride is a ride that you know that you're going to need one time. Maybe it's a one-off ride, whereas a recurring ride is, let's say that you need a ride every Tuesday and Thursday going to soccer practice, something like that. So in this case, let's go with a one-way ride to start. So we're asked the date, time, pickup location. So I'm gonna go ahead and tap on the date, and let's say that we're looking for a ride for next Thursday. So I'm gonna select that. We're asked for the time. Maybe I need a 10:15 a.m. pickup. We're going to be asked our pickup location. So in this case, we can either type in a pickup location or start filling in some of our favorite locations. So these are locations that we know we're going to be using every time. Let's say that we want to set a home shortcut, or we want to add a favorite location like school or soccer practice or tutoring. So what I'm going to do first is just set a home shortcut. So I'm going to tap on that. And we're asked for the address of the home shortcut. Let's say that we are going to use Wilton High School as our home shortcut. And then we have any special instructions that we want to be included for that specific home shortcut. In this case, maybe we'll say, please pull up into the school pickup line. And then we're going to go ahead and press save. Then as soon as we do that, that home address actually shows up under our favorite location. So if we just want to start using that as a location, we can autofill it instead of having to enter it every single time. For passengers, what we're going to do is tap on this arrow to see what passengers we want to add to the ride. We can select one of our existing preteen or teens on the account, or we can add in another preteen or teen by clicking on this Add a Child button. I'm just going to move forward with our teen called VanGo. And then I'm going to press next. Here we're going to be asked for any pickup instructions. So in this case, what I've already associated with the location, please pull up into the school pickup line, is automatically entered. We can always adjust that or delete that if that's not relevant. We have the driver waiting time. So here we can choose how long we want the driver to wait for. It is auto-selected to 5 minutes. If we want it to be any longer than that, we can select it from here. I'm just gonna leave it at 5 minutes for now. We're gonna press save. So we have our pickup location. If we wanna add another pickup location, we can do so below, but for now, we're just gonna enter in a drop-off location. So for the drop-off location, you can either enter in something directly in here. So for example, let's say we wanted to do espresso neat, we can select it from here. Or if we have a location that we know we're going to be using over and over again, we can add a favorite location. So I'm actually going to go ahead and add a favorite location. I'm going to use Chelsea Piers. And then I will select the Chelsea Piers in Stamford. And then again, I can enter in any special instructions. And then I'm going to go ahead and press save. Again, that shows up underneath our favorite location. So if I want to select Chelsea Piers, I can just tap on that and that automatically goes into our drop-off location. Again, the passenger who's getting dropped off is VanGo. So I'm going to press next. Any drop-off instructions that we want to add in here, we can add. I'm going to press save. So here I have a trip fare estimate. This is how much this particular ride is estimated to cost based on the total time and distance. If I want to go ahead and request this ride and move forward, I can press next. Here it's going to ask me for my payment information. So I can enter in my credit card number as well as the expiration date and a zip code. And then I can also name that credit card for example, an Amex. And then my card was added successfully, and here I am able to basically select the name of the credit card and my payment method. And then here we have a final trip summary, everything that's happening, the pickup, the drop off, the estimated times, the fare estimate, and the payment information. If I want to go ahead and request that ride, I can go ahead and press the request ride button. Tells me that the ride request has gone out to drivers, and it will let me know as soon as the ride has been accepted. So right now we have it under our upcoming list, and it is marked as pending. As soon as the ride is accepted, it will be marked as accepted. So again, we can go in here and view any of the details. If we want to edit the ride, we can do so. If we want to cancel the ride, we can do so as well. All right, thanks so much for tuning in. We're gonna do another series on how to request a recurring ride with multiple pickup and drop-off locations. Tune in next time.